Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be an overlook at some of my drawings, basically my artwork from 2017. Now this isn't going to be all of them, but the majority of what I could scrounge up, and then also I wanted to kind of go over some of my art goals for next year. So January, this stuff is going to be like really scattered, guys. I'm sorry. Like I did a sketchbook tour of the sketchbook, and this is like towards the end. I finished it in January. So there's really not a lot of pieces. And I know that I did show these on my sketchbook tour, so I'm not really going to go too much into them. But I just really wanted to look at some of my portraits that I did from that year, from that month. And that's the end of that. It was so hard trying to find like all my artwork and get it together for the months. This is from January too. This was the Neo Color 2 water soluble crayons. I really like that one. And then mainly from January to May, I don't really have a lot of loose pieces of art. Everything was really inside of these sketchbooks. So this is my Jane Davenport sketchbook, and I already did a sketchbook tour of this, so I know there's probably some people who are already seen it, but I just kind of want to flip through it. And what I liked about the sketchbooks is that they're not really, like, I don't take them too seriously. That's a cute portrait. It's really me playing around with like mediums and like, you know, just playing around with stuff and not really taking anything too seriously. Sorry if I'm going too fast, guys. If you want to like see like an in-depth of any of these sketchbooks, check out some videos on my channel, some previous videos, and there'll be like some in-depth stuff in here. So this is from January to May, and this is like when I started to do May We Draw Daily. Now there's going to be like a lot of self-portraits of myself, and the reason for that is because, I don't know, when I do portraits of myself, I don't feel so much pressure like if I mess up. It's really like stressful when I do portraits of others because, you know, I'm worrying like if I'm going to get it right or whatnot. But yeah. So you're going to see a couple of self-portraits. These are with the stencils. And it's kind of hard to like judge like all my artwork for the year because there's times where I really sit down and I concentrate on drawing. Like, and then there's times where I'm just playing around. And so it's really hard to like compare, I guess you would say, my portraits and stuff like that, or just my drawings in general. See, like here, this is another self-portrait, and like I took seriously or whatever, but I wasn't like really like, oh, I gotta make this perfect, you know what I mean? I hated the way this portrait came out, but I think it was more so the medium. This is my mom. This looked more like her. This book is like falling apart. Oh, wow. So that's from May. And then, see, like, here's another portrait that I did in March. Let's compare it. But this one, I wasn't too serious about it. Like, I wasn't really trying to make it look like myself. So let's compare that to this one, which I can't really say when I did this. Let's just say May. So from March to May. See, with this one, I was trying to make it look more realistic. This one, I was more so just being like really loose with it and playing around. But you can definitely see a difference between the two. I can. So that was from March. And one thing that I'm really good for, like these little extra pads like of certain type of paper. Like I don't, 9 times out of 10 I won't fill them up, but sketchbooks like this or just regular sketchbooks, I've actually completed a couple this year, so I'm really proud of myself for that. Now these, I worked on illustrating a children's book for a classmate, and I really liked the way the pieces came out, but I was really upset at how, I don't know, I really don't want to speak on this too much, but it just, I didn't really like get what I was supposed to get out of it. Like I was supposed to get a copy of the book and I never got it. Like a lot of things that we talked about, which I should have, one thing that advice that I could give to anyone is make sure that you guys do written contracts, and like, cause people, they just don't hold up to their end of stuff. So, and you know, something told me not to do this, but I just went ahead and just did it anyways. And it was like a rush thing because of, you know, the person or whatever, but whatever. So this is a color, it was supposed to be like a color book. Some of the pages were supposed to be coloring book, and then the other one was supposed to be illustrations for the book. And I really wish that I had a copy of it, but like I said, I didn't get it. So these are the color pages, and this book was like about blended families. And I really love the way that these came out. I think that they came out so cute, and I really was looking forward to getting a copy, you know, for my portfolio. But it is what it is. You live and you learn. I really learned a lot from this. I think this is what made the cover, but again, I'm not sure because I don't have a copy of it. But I really liked how these came out. I thought this would be like a really nice addition to my portfolio, like I said. But I really want to share that with you guys since no one's seen them really. So that was what? April. So that was in between that sketchbook. And like I said, in these books, like I have stuff that's like from last year, 2016 in here. And I could definitely see an improvement. Like this is from 2017. And this is supposed to be my aunt that passed away. And I feel like it doesn't really look like her. It looks kind of weird. I mean, it resembles her. But then if you look back, like, I want to say like later on in the year, like look at what a difference that is. This looks way more like her. So I can see like a really big improvement on my work. But yeah, this is like old stuff. Like I said, I never finished these. I just really use them for like extra paper when I want to use like tone tan paper. So I did this in May. And then here's another portrait that I did in August. I love the way this one came out. And I wanted to compare that to this one. I did this one in May. So this is another self-portrait. And this is like 3 months later. So like I said, I don't know. It's kind of hard to... I guess if you guys would see the originals, you'd be able to judge more. But, like, I really took my time with this one. Well, both of them. I guess this one does look a little bit more realistic. This one is kind of stylized. But, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below if you can see a difference. But this was May, and this was 3 months later. So got those. That's all I have in here. And a lot of like artworks that I did that I'm really proud of and I really took my time are ones that I like given as gifts or I was paid for, which there aren't really many because I don't really take on too many commissions. And I don't have those, unfortunately, because I gave them to people. This one is from July to 2017. So for the whole month, for the whole year of 2017, I completed, let me see, 1, 2, 3, about 4 sketchbooks, which is really the most that I've ever completed, like, in my art life. My art life, that sounds funny. This is another, I did a flip through of this on my channel. I just kind of want to, like, go through it, flip through it really quickly. If you want to see it in depth, again, look at my previous videos. Sorry guys, I'm like really nasally. So, like, here, I'm just playing around. This is nothing serious. Here, I take my time and, like, it comes out way better. So, like I said, it's really hard to judge. So, like, these, you know, I would take a little more time. You could tell I spent more time on these. Where these, I'm just playing around. And it's more stylized. And I have videos of a lot of these. So little art snacks, not art snacks, Paletful Paxton I did. I have a video on that. I love the way this came out. I love this one. I did this with the Winsor and Newton ink, and I didn't do any drawing with it. I just went straight with the ink and the brush. I really love the way that came out. I did a live tutorial on that one. So I guess I really don't take unless I'm doing commission work or like it's a gift for someone, I don't really spend too much time on it. So these are fun to look at though, to look back. Sometimes I do like some really nice work that like I will probably want to take out and frame. But I really like keeping them in a sketch pad to look over. This one is from September. I love the way this one came out. Like, I wish that I could, let me see, I think I do have one. Let me grab it really quick, guys, because I really want to show you the difference. Hey, can you give him his cup?
He doesn't want it.
Sorry about that, guys.
No, I have one.
Okay, so
This is terrible. But back then, I thought this was so nice. This one is from 2012. So look at that lion. And then look at this one. But yeah, I don't know. Back then, I really wasn't drawing as much as I am now. I really feel like this YouTube channel has really pushed me to do my art more. These last 2 years, 2016 and 17, is like probably the most that I have like drawn and did like a lot of artworks. So then October to recently December, I did this, and I kind of want to do another video
doing a sketchbook tour of these, so I don't know if I should like go through these. I'll just give you guys a quick glance. That's it. So be looking out for a video for that. But I did complete this one finally. So that's another sketchbook. And then these are just some loose. I want to say I did this one in November of this year. It's a mixed media piece. I think this came out really pretty. There's like watercolor here. And these are all watercolors, I think. And then I use acrylic paint for the background, the black. Put like little sequins. And then you guys know my favorite is that Fine Tech Gold. But I really like how this piece came out. I have to find the right size frame for this for my kids' room. But isn't that pretty, guys? And then a lot of these are like from Inktober. That was my first Inktober piece. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. I really like this piece. I kind of want to do like a little series of these, but I didn't. There's a video of this one. This one was like early in the year that I never finished. This stuff is just like all out of order. I should have kept with that black and gold theme because I really liked how these came out. And then these were recently in December, playing around with that negative space painting. I did a tutorial on this one. Guys, this video is not going to be too long. I just really wanted to share a couple pieces. And I just really like to have these videos so I can look back on and reflect on. This one was done in November. I usually don't paint like really loose like this. So that was really cool to try out a different... It's a different style. I was like playing around with watercolors. And then you guys seen the videos for these. This is my Arteza review. When I drew this Grinch. I really like the way this one came out. And this wreath. Did a tutorial on that. And then my last ones were these, which I showed you guys in another video. I love the way these came out. I've been really playing with this this technique with like dropping ink. I think this one goes this way. Yeah. And then this one was the last one that I tried to do. But yeah, that's all my, pretty much all my art, the majority of it for the year. For 2018, I really want to set a goal to do more paintings, like canvas paintings. So hopefully next year I'll be able to show you guys like a ton of acrylic paintings, canvas paintings. I think I only completed, I want to say like 2 or 3 paintings for the year, which is like terrible for me. Like I'm disappointed in myself for that. What else? I do want to still do some sketchbooks for 2018, but I would want them to be more like structured as far as like probably sketches for paintings and stuff like that. Because typically like when I paint, I just kind of go right on the canvas. I don't really do thumbnails and stuff like that. So I would like to set a goal to do that for 2018. And yeah, guys, that's about it for this video. I think that it's really important for you to set goals. And it's okay if you don't, you know, carry out those goals. But I think that it's important to set them for yourself and just to work towards them, and you'll see like a big improvement in your art, and you know, you learn along the way all your mistakes and whatnot. But yeah, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Expect a sketchbook tour of this guy here. And yeah, I hope that you guys have a happy new year. If I don't talk to you guys before then, I'm wishing you guys a very happy new year. Be safe. And that's it. Make sure that you guys like, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video or if you see an improvement in my art and whatnot. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.